That depends on what you want to know. I'm from High Rock. Wayrest, to be exact. It's beautiful. The hub of trade in High Rock, right next to the Iliac Bay. All sorts of people passing through. The smell of water. There's so many languages, art, and knowledge. But for all its beauty on the outside, the inside is rotten to the core.
Much skill with a bow and sword?
Well,
Those
to
are
start,
my strengths.
its own king sold out the
I
city,
have very little skill
left the
with
gates
sword.
open to raiders in the hopes that his enemies would be among those
I
slaughtered.
imagine if you stick to the sword,
Eventually,
you'll be
the
quite
raiders were
unstoppable.
ousted, but the devastation they wrought,
Good to have you with us.
ugh,
Thank you.
and the king went missing afterward. I was around 10 when it happened. I don't remember it well, honestly. I can see my mother pushing me into the cellar, and my father standing with his old sword at its entrance. But it all passed us over. I mostly remember complaining that I was bored and wanted to go out to play. I was a spoiled kid. And I guess I got lucky. Well, when I left, it was fine. No one can decide on who should rule it now, so it's been in the hands of a council of cutthroats and traitors until a decision is made. But I honestly don't care much. I've never been into politics. I came to see the Dwemer Runes. Well, I've already seen the ones in High Rock, and Hammerfell is too hot for me. So the next place is here. Although I think I swung too far away from hot. How do you people stand the cold here? Well, all that I know about, and that was a lot. Oh no. You must not see a lot of Dwemer Runes. There's always something new and interesting to see. You see, they were master engineers, with technology far beyond anything any of the other races have achieved. Every rune is a chance to discover some new machine, to learn secrets of Nirn far beyond our wildest dreams. I cannot wait to see what Skyrim has in store for me. Books. Books and exploration and experimentation. Oh yes, I'm a bit of a... well, let's just say I'm a self-taught Dwa mechanic. It's a word I made up just now to describe someone with mechanical knowledge of Dwemer machines. Rolls off the tongue, right? Basically, I mess around with automatons, and pipes, and tonal locks, and... well, you get it. I just kind of put pieces together, connect wires, and fiddle around until something works. Or doesn't work. You know, I've discovered in my experiments that some wires shouldn't be crossed. Some gears fit alright, but some don't. And sometimes soul gems have too big of souls. Usually those mismatches are benign. But sometimes they're a little more explosive. Don't worry. I've learned a lot, and I definitely probably won't blow us up. Well, that's a little rude. I'm not too bad with a dagger. Maybe you'll find out when you wake up with one in your ass. You're not the first person I've tagged along with. And if I can't find any wayward adventurers, I hire mercenaries to watch my back. It's not. But Dwemer Runes are filled with priceless artifacts. And artifacts that are easily passed off as priceless if you say so with enough conviction. And I also do a little potion brewing on the side. Something like that. I'm self-taught, which means that sometimes my potions have unexpected side effects. And they also taste really awful. Have you ever gone delving into Dwemer Runes and seen something cooking over a spit in a Falmer camp and really wanted to just have a taste? That's what my potions usually taste like. But if you ever feel brave enough, I'd be happy to let you try some. mother and my father are back in Wayrest. My sister is also out in the world somewhere. She's a painter. Wayrest is already a gem, but her art makes it look like something out of Aetherius. She's not famous by any means, but enough merchants pass through the city that she makes a decent income. She tried to teach me once. It didn't go well. But she supports me on the path I decided to travel. The path of a scholar, obviously. Well, he's not technically my father. My real father died when I was a baby. He was a fisherman, and I guess he had a boat accident or something like that. My mother remarried when I was 5, and I've never known him as anything other than my father. He's a merchant. I guess my mother has a thing for sailors? He travels between High Rock and Hammerfell, making sales and finding deals. He's actually the one who taught me how to use a dagger. It's a good skill to have when one of your shipments is being raided.
Well, so am I. In fact,
Well, she might be. She's my father's daughter, so my stepsister. She's also a good 12 years older than I am. She's a mercenary. Pretty handy with a battle axe. She goes anywhere as long as there's coin. I lost tabs on her a few years back. She could be anywhere. I think my father was pretty upset by her career choice, but he never said anything about it. Makes me feel a little guilty for leaving home. Let's change the subject. Okay. Oh, you can probably guess. I like to take apart machines and put them together again. I love to read. I'll read anything as long as it isn't history. And I love eating. I'll eat anything. And I want to try everything. My cat. Yep, his name is Numi. He likes his space, and I don't like to give it to him. It's short for Numidium. That's the giant construct the Dwemer built to attain godhood. If there's a creature out there that emulates the arrogance of creating a god, it's got to be a cat. Sounds good.